with our daily update here on Troika Media Group, ticker TRKA. It is up 12% today, morning hours of the market here. Currently sitting at 38 cents at the time of this video. It is up around 12% on the day, and we can see here another day. Again, pretty much every day, the last 5 to 6 trading days, Troika has been the most heavily traded stock here on the market. Again, morning hours in the market, 106 million trades here of TRKA stock. Easily the most traded stock on the market, probably going to be maintain that number one spot today overall, which definitely goes to show the just vast majority of retail trade interest and just overall interest in this stock as a whole. It's been pretty crazy. But yeah, up today in the green after we did have some pretty negative price action, I would say over like let's take a look at the last 5 days, over the last like 40 hours or the last two previous trading days. I mean, in the afternoon on the 7th, which was Tuesday, it dipped down, and then dipped down here, was down to a low of 35 cents. Again, Tuesday was down to a low of like 31 cents here. So again, positive price action today. I just want to go over a few things. Don't want to waste any time. Let's get right into it. So first, I wanted to go over this article here on Investor Place. TRKA stock alert. Why is Troika on the short sale restriction list? I guess it's on the SSR list. So some investors are facing temporary restrictions on short selling TRKA after its Tuesday declines. So the rapid decline now places TRKA stock on the SEC short sale restriction list, known as the alternative uptick rule. The rule is designed to decrease the risk of short selling, aka bear raids, placing limits on any stock that has dropped by more than 10% in one day. This is pretty standard. I've seen this actually happen to a few other stocks as well. This is something that in 1938 they introduced this uptick rule. So it's, again, like I said, something that's been around for quite some time here. But if you read this here, the customer acquisition firm has found itself sandwiched between heavy short selling on the one hand and bullish reports on the other. Short sellers largely believe that the company will have a dilute existing shareholders to raise cash, while buyers are betting that the recent financing engagement with Jefferies will avoid such fundraising. This has caused short fee rates for TRKA stock to spike as both buyers and sellers pile in, which what we had talked about in the previous video. According to Fintel.io, short sellers must now pay a 107% fee rate to borrow the shares, putting TRKA in this same league as Beyond Meat and Bed Bath & Beyond, which again are two pretty prominent stocks on that I guess retail trading sector that we've seen for literally over like the past 2 to 3 years now. But I wanted to also share these series of tweets here by Roger Hamilton. We had talked about him as well, him in his involvement kind of with TRKA. He obviously was a part of GNS rise from like 40 cents to $8 and saw that rapid growth. He got 931,000 followers on Twitter. But he tweets, this was yesterday in the afternoon. So met TRKA today in meet since Sunday. Can't share all we discussed, but can share a sit at the skip meeting. Met Jefferies and gave them TW feedback. Yep, they know retail not happy. The dilution is real. The company growth is solid, and from the meet, I feel even stronger. The company CEOs need to be honest with investors always, or lose trust. The TRKA Converge acquisition/merger gives it great fundamentals. Fighting shorts is a full-time job for all of us. All this info shared for info only, not financial advice. So this is very interesting. We had talked about Roger Hamilton. He tweeted this original tweet. I connected with TRKA CEO. Already scheduled a meeting with them tomorrow before any of today's news. If you have messages for him, I'm happy to pass them on. So, I mean, you can see here this tweet, this Twitter user followed up with, well, the comments here are already saying everything. Although myself was in at 24 cents, out at 92 and 85, lots of shareholders not so lucky. This is something to keep in mind, you guys. And again, just me making this video alone, I feel like I need to reiterate that, like, you shouldn't be, if you have your profits, you should be taking your profits on a stock, right? I feel like people get so caught up in specific price targets and a certain stock reaching a certain price before they sell, because they take out their calculator, they do the math, and then they see how much profit they could potentially make when they're like, oh, I need TRKA to hit $1 before I sell. And now quite a bit of people here are down significantly on their investment. So I feel like it's just important in times like this to keep in mind, like what this person said: trust nobody, take profit, scale out, never look back, look at your gains, not the ticker price, and by all means repeat. Right? I feel like this is very, very solid advice here. Shout out to @DrivePoison on Twitter, because I mean that's true. I feel like people in times like this, especially with these stocks that have so much interest. Um, People are loading up, expecting it to go to $1.50. It's tough, and sometimes it's easy to get caught up in kind of that hysteria of a stock reaching a certain price point. So again, need to reiterate that you need to be on this. You need to be looking after it actively, and again, take your profits when you have your profits, in my opinion. But I wanted to also share this. TRKA EF Hutton reiterates a buy on Troika Media Group and maintains a $1.50 price target. EF Hutton analyst Michael Albanese reiterates Troika Media Group with a buy and maintains a $1.50 price target. He actually, I believe this is our different EF Hutton analyst. He initiates coverage on Troika Media Group, and this was a year ago. Okay, so just keep this in mind. I'm just sharing this for reference. And they gave Troika Media Group a price target of $4.50 less than a year ago. This same company, EF Hutton, right? But now reiterating a buy at Troika Media Group, $1.50 price target. This is interesting. I'm taking this with a grain of salt. I'm personally not giving this a $1.50 price target currently, unless we see some kind of things change, the back end and things like that. But nonetheless, up 14% today, 39 cents. A little bit better day from what we have seen over the last 48 hours. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about TRKA stock, you guys. Make sure you guys are being smart about this. Drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.